Ever look around your room and just, I don't know, feel like it needs something? Not like a huge overhaul, nothing crazy, just a little lift. That feeling you get when you want your space to feel more like you, more functional maybe, but without, taking up your whole weekend. Well, that's exactly what we're digging into today. Welcome to the deep dive. We sift through a whole stack of sources to pull out the really useful stuff for you. And today, our focus is squarely on elevating room decor, modern gadgets and accents. Our mission: to find those smart, stylish, sometimes surprising ways you can really enhance your own environment. We're looking at how to make your space, well, smarter, maybe prettier, and just a better fit for your actual life.
It's a great topic, actually, because modern decor isn't just about looks anymore, is it? It's really shifted. Now it's about bringing together technology and really thoughtful design. The goal is creating spaces that actually work for us, that support our well-being. These aren't just random things you buy. They're becoming more like tools to personalize your space, optimize how you live day to day, making our homes feel more responsive, definitely more comforting, and yeah, really deeply those.
Totally agree. Responsive, comforting, personalized. That nails it. Okay, so let's jump in. How can we get that instant vibe shift, that visual pop? First thing that comes to mind, and I see these everywhere now, smart LED strip lights. They're super versatile, right?
Yeah.
You can stick them behind the bed, under a desk, frame a TV. But what kind of blew me away wasn't just changing the color, it was the control you have, like dialing in the exact mood.
That's the key, isn't it? The control. And it goes deeper than just looking cool. Think about the psychology of light. These aren't just lights, they're basically mood architects. There's actual science, chronobiology, showing how different light colors, different temperatures affect our energy, our focus, even our sleep cycles. So choosing a cool blue light while you work or a warm amber to wind down, that's not just random. It's using light strategically for your well-being. Plus, the tech itself has gotten better. RGBIC allows for different colors on the same strip, creating these cool, flowing effects. And many now link up with, your smart home system, Matter, or Zigbee, so it's seamless, not just another app to juggle.
Right, the integration is huge.
Yeah.
But I have heard people mention that sometimes you can see the little LED dots. It kind of ruins the smooth glow effect. Any tips there?
Oh yeah, definitely. Diffusion is your friend. You can get these little aluminum channels. They often have a frosted cover that smooths it right out. Or even just mounting the strip so it points away from you, bouncing the light off the wall first. That helps blend it. Also, look for the CRI, that's color rendering index. A higher number means the colors look more true, more vibrant, less washed out.
Good tip. Okay, so that's subtle mood setting. But what if you want something bigger,
Yeah.
more immersive? This is where it gets really fun. The galaxy projector. I mean, seriously, turning your ceiling into this moving star field with swirling nebulas. It's not just a nightlight. It's like stepping into a different dimension for a bit. Great for relaxing or those late night vibes.
And that connects directly to this idea of creating a personal escape, sanctuary. There's this field, neuroaesthetics, looking at how beauty and art affect our brains. Experiences of awe, like looking at a vast night sky, they genuinely reduce stress. They make us feel calmer. These projectors kind of hack into that feeling. They give you that moment of wonder right in your bedroom, turning a plain ceiling into this vast moving scene. It's just a powerful tool for unwinding. Technically, they often use lasers for the sharp little stars and LEDs for the softer nebula clouds. You'd want to look for one with decent optics so it's not all pixelated, and maybe app control for timers and brightness. That makes it more usable.
Wow, so it's actually therapeutic, not just cool looking.
Huh.
Love that.
Okay.
Okay, but maybe you want a statement piece that's a bit more grounded, something that screams you. Let's talk neon wall signs. These are just the ultimate vibe setters, right? You can get your name, a quote you love, some fun shape, glowing in these amazing colors. Talk about personality.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about making your space tell your story. Personal expression in decor is massive right now. And these signs, they're such a direct way to do it. What's interesting is the tech shift. Old school glass neon is cool, but fragile, uses more power. The modern ones are usually LED flex neon, gives you that same look, but they're way more durable, energy efficient, and safer. They don't get hot. Lets you make a really bold statement, show off who you are, turns a boring wall into like a personal billboard. Just maybe check if it has a dimmer. Some can be super bright, might be a bit much in a small room without one.
Yeah, good call on the dimmer. Okay, let's shift gears a bit, moving from pure vibes to smart functionality and really making the most of the space you have. First up, floating wall shelves. These feel like such a win-win to me. They obviously save floor space, which is huge, especially if you're in a smaller apartment or room. But they also just look so clean and modern, minimalist almost.
Right.
Perfect for showing off a few books, plants, little treasures.
Exactly. They nail those minimalist principles, using vertical space, keeping things uncluttered, makes a room feel bigger, more organized. But it also forces you to be intentional, right? Whatever you put on them becomes part of the display. You have to curate it a bit. The magic is usually hidden brackets. They slide into the shelf so you don't see any supports. That's the floating part. Just make sure you get the right material. Solid wood is stronger than, say, MDF. And crucially, use the right wall anchors for your wall type. You want them stable. And yeah, getting them perfectly level, that takes a little patience.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about it. Leveling shelves is my nemesis. Okay, next gadget. Picture this. You're at your desk, deep in work, phone's about to die. You need light, you need juice, but cords everywhere. This is where the wireless charging desk lamp comes in, such a smart combo.
It really is. It's tackling a super common frustration point. And think about it from an efficiency standpoint. You're combining two essential things, light and power, into one object. That reduces visual clutter, reduces one little decision you have to make. It just streamlines things, makes the workspace feel calmer, more functional. Tech-wise, they use Qi charging. That's the standard. So just double check your phone is compatible. Most modern ones are. And look at the charging speed, the wattage. Some offer faster charging, like 10 or 15 watts versus the basic 5. Makes a real difference. Oh, and don't forget the light itself. Check the lumens for brightness Kelvin for the color temperature, warm or cool light. You want it comfortable for working.
Right. Fast charging is definitely a must-have these days. Okay, sticking with that theme of smart, useful design.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the digital alarm clock with ambient light. This is a far cry from those old buzzing horrors that jolted you awake. It's practical, yeah, but also quite stylish. And the main feature is that gentle wake-up light, mimicking a sunrise.
Yes, and that's grounded in sleep science. It's not just a gimmick. Waking up gradually to light rather than a sudden noise can actually reduce that morning spike in cortisol, the stress hormone. Helps regulate your body clock, makes waking up feel less jarring, more natural, better sleep hygiene, essentially. From a features perspective, look for ones where you can adjust the brightness and the duration of that sunrise. Some also have different light colors, maybe starting very warm and getting brighter, cooler, and maybe some gentle sounds too. It elevates a basic task, waking up into something a bit more mindful, which is a nice touch for starting your day.
Definitely a nicer way to start the day than a blaring alarm. Okay, now let's get into some really innovative stuff, things that have that definite wow factor. My personal favorite from this list has to be the magnetic levitation lamp. Seriously, when I first saw one, a light bulb just floating and spinning in midair, it looks like magic.
It absolutely does. It taps into that sense of wonder, challenges what we expect. It's using technology to create something visually captivating, almost defying gravity. It's as much a sculpture as it is a light source. The tech behind it is pretty cool. It's all about controlled electromagnets. There's usually a magnet in the base and one in the bulb itself, or the bulb holder. Sensors in the base constantly track the bulb's position, and a little computer inside makes micro adjustments to the magnetic field thousands of times a second to keep it perfectly balanced. It's this constant tiny dance against gravity. They can be a bit sensitive though. Bump the table or lose power, and the bulb usually just gently clicks down onto the base. Needs a stable spot.
That's incredible, the constant micro adjustments. Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Right, another tech upgrade. This one may be a bit more integrated into the daily routine. The smart mirror with LED lights. This feels like a serious level up for a vanity or even a bathroom, more than just a mirror.
For sure. It shows how smart tech is creeping into even our most personal spaces. These often do more than just reflect. They might show the time, the weather, maybe even headlines or calendar reminders right on the mirror surface itself. And the built-in LED lighting is key. Usually adjustable brightness and color temperature again. Look for that high CRI for accurate color, which is crucial for makeup or grooming. Lets you simulate different lighting conditions. If it's going in a bathroom, check the IP rating that tells you how water resistant it is. And maybe consider if its smart features can link up with any other smart home stuff you already have.
Makes sense. Getting ready just got way more high-tech. Okay, for a really dramatic change to a room, maybe a feature wall, what about 3D wall panels? These aren't your grandma's wallpaper. They add actual depth and texture.
Oh yeah, texture is such a powerful tool in design. These panels are a great way to add it. They totally change how you perceive a wall, adding dimension, catching light in interesting ways, makes a space feel much more sophisticated, more designed, an often overlooked benefit. Depending on the material, they can actually help dampen sound a little bit, add some acoustic absorption, creates visual interest, makes a room feel more custom, more architectural. They come in lots of materials: plant fibers, PVC, gypsum. Some you can paint to match your exact color scheme. Installation is usually straightforward, but needs care measuring, adhesive, and yeah, you might need to dust the grooves occasionally.
A little acoustic help is always good.
Okay.
One last area. Thinking about specific lifestyles. For all the plant lovers out there or anyone trying to keep plants alive, the indoor plant grow light feels like a game changer.
Absolutely. And this ties back to what we call biophilic design, that innate human need to connect with nature. Bringing plants indoors has real psychological benefits, reduces stress, can improve focus, cleans the air a bit. But plants need light. And not all homes have sunny windowsills everywhere. A grow light lets you bring that green goodness into almost any corner. And they don't have to look industrial anymore. Many designs are quite sleek now. Technically, you want lights that offer full spectrum light, mimicking the sun, or specific wavelengths plants need for photosynthesis. Key things to look for are PAR value, that's photosynthetically active radiation, and maybe built-in timers, so you don't have to remember to turn them on and off. Helps your plants not just survive, but really thrive.
Okay, wow, we covered a lot of ground today. From LED strips and galaxy projectors setting the mood, to floating shelves and charging lamps making things functional, then those really cool magnetic lamps and 3D panels adding unique flair, and even grow lights for our plant friends. It really feels like there are so many accessible ways now to give your space that upgrade you're looking for.
It really does. I think what this deep dive shows is how these modern bits and pieces let you be the curator of your own environment. It's not just about looking good, it's about actively making your home support your life better, your comfort, your work, how you express yourself. It's about weaving tech and design together in a way that feels right for you. So maybe the question to leave you with is, thinking about your space, which of these ideas really clicks? What feeling or function are you trying to enhance? And what single change, big or small, do you think would make the biggest difference for you right now?